Hey you guys, how are you? I wanted to talk to you today about some tips that you can implement into your life to be healthier and happier. So, if that's something that you're interested in learning, if you want to be healthier and happier in 2020, then keep watching. But I will say that a lot of these tips have really helped me come out of a depression. Like the last few years, I have been seriously depressed. It's tough to say, but even suicidal at one point. Um, it's just I've had so much going on, so many changes, so many negative things that I've just been in a deep, deep depression. And some of these tips, can't talk. Some of these tips that I'm going to give you today are things that have really helped me refocus my mind and start thinking, more positive and changing a lot of habits and things in my life that weren't serving me. So, tip number 1 would be to laugh often. We don't have to be so serious all the time. So laugh and smile. That really just makes you a happier person. So tip number 2 would be to be silly. And that would mean, going out, playing on the swing set, having playtime, doing cartwheels, just whatever you need to do, because playtime isn't just for kids. Like, you remember when we were in school, you couldn't wait to go to recess. You couldn't wait to go outside and play. You had a blast on the playground. Well, just because you're an adult doesn't mean that you can't play. So, go for a bike ride. Have fun with your kids. Make the TikTok videos that kids make. I know my daughter, she's always like, Mom, do this video with me. Dance, just be silly. You don't have to be so serious all the time. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't go outside and play, because I will. I will go race my kids in the yard, play with my dogs, throw the ball, just, You don't have to act your age, people, I promise. Nobody's going to judge you, and if they do, they don't matter anyways. So, the next tip would be to put yourself first. I know, like, if you're a mother or, you have kids, it's hard to put yourself first, but you have to take care of yourself so that you can help take care of other people. You can't take care of your kids if you're sick, not taking care of yourself, so be sure you get all your checkups, get your shots, go to the doctor, get your teeth cleaned, go to the eye doctor, whatever you need to do so that you can be better for other people. That's hard to do sometimes, I know. But, go get your checkups, make sure you're healthy, and all of that stuff. That is how you are going to better take care of people if you are healthy. So, my next tip would be to wake up earlier. Now, this is freaking hard, I know, but just try not to push snooze as many times. And get up a little earlier so that you can have time to get yourself ready, have your cup of coffee, have your little alone time in the morning, do your workout, whatever you want to do, just so that you have that time to yourself before everyone else wakes up. If you don't have kids and you have a boyfriend or a husband or whatever, you want to get your time in and get everything done you need to do before everybody in the house wakes up. This is just time that you can write in your journal, read a book, whatever you want to do before you have to rush out of the house. Because there's nothing more than I hate rushing and being late. Because I always forget something. I get to work, don't have my stuff I need for work, don't have my lunch, don't have my drinks if I'm rushing. So, just try not to push snooze as many times. Get up a little earlier. That way you have time to get focused, get dressed, have some alone time. That way you don't have to be in such a rush. And my next tip would be to get outside in nature. Now, if I'm stressed, and I've found this to be, if I'm having a real bad day, like my anxiety is bad or something, I will go for a walk in the woods. the nature, the water. There's a lake on the trail. It's just like a nature trail. And to me, it is so calming, and it just helps me. Like on those bad days, I'll put my headphones in, listen to some music, and just walk around the lake. And it is so, just the water is so calming, and just looking at the trees, and I don't know, something about being in nature is just so relaxing and calming to me. So on my really, really rough days, if I'm having, you know, a bad day, I will go for a walk in nature, and by the end of the walk, my mind is relaxed, and I feel so much better. So if you're having a day like that, just give it a try. Just get outside and walk around, look at the scenery, just enjoy being outside, because it really does help. My next tip would be to get some sunlight, get you some vitamin D, because if you're like me in the winter, I'm not as happy in the winter. I'm my happiest when the sun is shining and I can feel it on my skin and I just feel the warmth. That makes me happy. So if it's wintertime or something, you might have to get you a vitamin D supplement. But if you can, the natural sunlight is going to boost your mood, give you energy. It just makes you feel so much better. So try to get out and get some sunlight. Put some SPF on if you're going to be out very long. But just enjoy the sun. Next would be to get plenty of sleep. So that would be the recommended amount for adults is 7 to 9 hours. But everybody's different. Like for me, I need a little more than some people. I know some people that I used to work with that can literally get 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night and they're fine. I can't function like that. I have brain fog. I forget stuff. I'm just not in a good mood. I'm not happy. So just the recommended amount, like I said, is 7 to 9 hours, but just get enough for your body to feel good, because it does help your memory. It helps you be in a better mood. You're more focused. It's just a lot better if you get some sleep. You're a lot better, what would you call it? See, apparently I didn't get enough last night because I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But the next would be to drink plenty of water. Now this, there's a lot of different things on this, what people say, but for me, I've always been told to drink half of my body weight in ounces of water a day. That is how much I need for my body. So just try to, you know, drink more water than you do soda or anything else. Just try to stay hydrated. Your body's going to feel better. Your skin is going to look better. It makes your complexion clear. Your whole body just functions better when you are hydrated. So just try to drink as much water as you can. And yes, you will be going to the bathroom a lot. But, and also exercise. Try to exercise 3 to 5 times a week. That doesn't have to be staying in the gym for hours, weightlifting, things like that. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Just some type of physical movement, whether you go for a bike ride, you go for a jog, you walk for 30 minutes. I do at-home workouts, and they're usually around 30 to 40 minutes, around 5 days a week. So if you want to try something like that, at-home workouts, or, you know, if you do go to a gym, you don't have to stay in there for hours at a time. But if you don't have access to a gym or anything like that, just try to do some type of movement, dancing, something like that for around 30 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. That's going to keep your body healthy. It's going to keep you mobile and, you know, just keep you in physical shape. So the next one would be to learn something new. This is just going to bring a little excitement into your life. Like for me, I started going to a gun range to just shoot guns. That's something that I've learned to do, target practice. That's something fun and exciting for me. So, you know, take a class, take a cooking class, just learn something new that you can add to your skill. That's just a new skill that you're going to have forever. So learn a new language. Like for me, I'm trying to learn Spanish. But, sorry, my dogs are playing. learn a new language, learn to cook, just something that you would like to learn, take a class or something like that. That way it just adds an extra skill and it makes you feel fulfilled and you just feel good because you've learned something new. Like for me, I love to learn, so I have an app on my phone for learning Spanish, but if any of you want to teach me, that would be good. But the next thing would be to turn on some music and dance. Like for me in the car when I'm riding to work or something, I just have the music on, just dancing and being my happy jolly self. So that always puts me in a good mood, some upbeat music, and just sing. Doesn't have to be in the car. You could turn on some at home and just dance with your kids, just to put you in that mood. Because dancing, when you're dancing around listening to good music, you can't be sad and upset. So, hey, can y'all be quiet? Please, thank you. Alright, so the next one would be to write down your goals and dreams. This will give you something to look forward to. You can't be content forever. You gotta always kind of want to increase, want to be a little bit better than you were. You can always develop and be a better person. So just write down your goals and dreams and, work towards achieving some of those. You never want to settle. You never, like for me, I don't want a mediocre life. So I'm always trying to progress, trying to get better. So that would be a good way, is just to write down your goals and dreams. That way you feel like you are moving forward to something, like you're achieving something. So that's just going to give you a little bit of purpose in your life, make you feel like you're achieving something. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notes because I get sidetracked really easily. Spend time with happy, positive people. The energy of the people that you're around is very contagious. So, if you're around negative, toxic people, you're going to be a negative, toxic person. So, it's contagious, the energy of the people that you're around. So, just watch your friends. If they're real negative and talk about people all the time, just try to stay away from those people. You want to be around people that are supportive of you, that are positive, that want the best for you, that have your best interests at heart, that are going to be around the people. You want to be around the people that are going to be there for you when you need them. So just watch the people that you're around, because it is very contagious and you do pick up a lot of that energy, and you don't want to be like that. So just be around good people. That is a really good point, because I had a lot of negative friends that were just there for the laughs and the moment, and in the hard times, they were nowhere to be found. So just watch who you get close to and make sure that they are genuine and loving and supportive people. So the next one would be take care of your skin. Have a skincare routine. So for my skincare routine, I have an exfoliating cleanser that I use, and then I have a serum that I put on my face. Hey! And then I have a day cream and a night cream and an eye cream. Stop! Oh my gosh. They're awful. I'm going to have to give them something. They're over there fighting. But they're not hurting each other. They're just playing. But yeah, take care of your skin. So get you some skincare that you like. It doesn't have to be super expensive. Just get you something that you can take care of your skin so that you will feel better. Alright. So, start a daily gratitude journal. This is something that I started, and I write around 5 things a day that I'm grateful for every day. So this just puts you in the mindset to look for things that are good, that you can write down on the list. So your mind will always be thinking of things. Well, what can I write on the list? What is good? And it just puts you in the mindset to think of all of the good things in your life, all of the things that you're grateful for, instead of the bad things. So, just start by getting you a notebook and try to write 3 to 5 things every day that you're grateful for. And that'll just help you realize, you'll start looking for all of the good things in your life, and you'll start focusing on all of the good things instead of the negative bad things. So this just really switches your mindset and puts you in a positive headspace. So try to do that every day. Another one would be write positive affirmations. Now, you probably think I'm crazy. A lot of you might not agree with this, but for me, it has really worked, because when I was really bad depressed, I felt not worthy, not loved, all of these things. So when you're writing your daily affirmations, it's I am beautiful, I am loved, I am kind, I am health. Like, you're just writing positive statements that are going to impact how you feel about yourself. And this just helps. Like, I am worthy of love. I am, let's see what else. Strong. I am powerful. I love myself just the way I am. I am enough. I am perfect. Just write positive statements about yourself. Just make a list. And I do this every day. And it just helps you believe in yourself. So you can read these out loud to yourself. Just writing them down every day is going to help, because it's really changed my mindset of how I feel about myself. When I do these, I notice that I feel so much better. And I'm a more positive person when I write affirmations like that. So, listen to motivational books and podcasts. I know I've said on here before my favorite books, but they are Everything is Figure Outable by who is that by? No, that is not. You are a Marie Forleo. Everything is Figure Outable by Marie Forleo. Rachel Hollis has some really good books. Girl, Wash Your Face. Girl, Stop Apologizing. You Are a Badass. Jen Sincero. And there's a lot of other podcasts and stuff that I listen to, but if you go on YouTube, there's a lot. Tony Robbins. There's a lot of motivational things on YouTube that are free that you can listen to. I downloaded the Audible app on my cell phone, and I can put my headphones in and listen to the audiobooks. And I think you can get a free trial, and then after that it's like $15, I think, to listen to books. But you can download the books. Like, I've done the Grant Cardone 10X Rule, 5-second rule. I've done all of these different books, and for me, it seems like I understand them better when I listen to them than when I actually sit down and read them. So I can do the dishes, do the laundry, and put my headphones in and listen to the audiobook. So, and you get the full book. Or, like I said, you don't have to pay for that. That's the Audible app. There's plenty of free podcasts that are motivational, inspirational, all that stuff. But like I said, on YouTube, I've found a lot of Tony Robbins and Rachel Hollis, their podcast or their videos on YouTube, and it's just, they're really good to listen to, and they're free. So, let's see. So, just write in a journal would be the next one. Like, for me, like I already said, I do my affirmations every day. I do my gratitude every day. But also, like, if I have a lot of stuff on my mind, I will get my journal out and I'll write a bunch of stuff down, jot a bunch of stuff down about how I'm feeling, what's going on in my mind, and it just makes me feel a lot better. I know you could probably go to a therapist and talk about it, but for me, like, I love to write. So I just write down all of this stuff, and it just helps me, like, brain dump and get all of that stuff off my mind. So for me, that's what I do. If I'm feeling really anxious and having a whole lot of stuff on my mind, I will sit down, get my journal or my notebook out, I just have like a basic notebook. Get my notebook out and write down everything that's going on in my head, and when it's on paper and you can actually look at it, you just feel so much better. Feel so much more relieved and feel like a weight is just lifted off of your shoulders. So that's how I choose to focus my energy when I'm feeling like that. I mean, you could also try, you know, coloring in those adult coloring books. I have some of those. They're pretty relaxing too. Or drawing, or just whatever makes you feel better. But for me, writing all my thoughts and feelings and stuff in a journal really helps me. So, eat healthier foods. Your body is just going to feel so much better when you have healthier whole meals instead of fast food every day. When I eat fast food every day, I am bloated, lethargic, I have no energy, I'm groggy, I'm gassy, and I just don't feel good. So try to eat, you know, a lot of lean meats and proteins and veggies, and just try to eat and cook more meals at home. I haven't tried the, what is that? It's like a home delivery thing. I haven't tried that yet, but I think I'm going to look into that and see about it, because I know it's like everything gets delivered HelloFresh. Everything gets delivered to your door and you don't have to go buy anything. I just want to try that. I think it would be so much easier than trying to make sure I have all of the ingredients for everything I'm trying to fix. So if you want to try one of the home delivery meal services, or like I said, just keep lean meats on hand, and some veggies, and just try to eat healthier meals than fast food. Alright, and it would be make a bucket list of things that you've always wanted to do and start checking those things off a little at a time. If you get some money saved up, instead of going to buy that outfit or whatever, spend it on something that you've always wanted to do. So just try to start marking things off of your bucket list, because I know everyone has a bucket list of things that they want to do. So just slowly try to work towards marking some things off of that. Excuse me. And another one would be to take a multivitamin every day. This is something that I've been doing too. I take like the Chewies, the gummies. I just take 2 of those. But get a multivitamin that is going to replenish the things that you don't get in your diet. So that's what a multivitamin does. It just makes up for all of the things that you don't get through your food, all of the vitamins that you need. It's just a supplement for the things that you don't get in your body through the foods that you eat. So taking a multivitamin is just going to make sure that you have all the vitamins, the minerals, the antioxidants, the different things that you need for your body to function. So get you a good multivitamin and just start taking that. That way you know that your body's getting everything that it needs to get. And another one would be to stretch your body. I know my muscles get so tight, and it's so relaxing just to sit down and stretch and just make sure that my body is limber. And I know just from the everyday stresses of life, like my neck and my shoulders and everything, they just get so tense. So just you know, taking a little time through the day, whether you're sitting down watching TV, you can sit on the floor and you can stretch your body while you're watching TV. I mean, it doesn't have to be yoga or anything like that, but just look up some stretches that you can do to stretch different body parts. And I think you're supposed to hold each stretch for like 5 seconds or something. But yeah, just find you some stretches to do. Stretch your legs, just stretch your whole body, because you will feel so much more loose and so much more relaxed. Because I know, like today, I had to work most of the day and my shoulders and stuff are pretty tense. So I need to stretch right now just so I can relax a little bit. Um, so try to go a full day without complaining. You don't realize it until you try to do it, how much you complain about small things, irrelevant things throughout the day. So just try to go a day without complaining and see how that goes for you. Spoil yourself. So spend money on yourself. You know, you deserve it, girl. So if you have the money, go get your nails done. Go get that massage. Go get your toenails done. Go buy you some new earrings. Go get your hair done. Just spend money on yourself because, like I said, life is short. You deserve to be treated. And ladies, you don't have to have a man to spoil you. You can spoil yourself. Take yourself on a date. Go to the movies. Have a dinner. You know, if you have a man, he can go too. But if you don't, you can do this by yourself. Grab you a friend. Go get a couples massage with a friend. I've done that before. And yeah, just enjoy yourself. Spend money on yourself. And my last tip would be to declutter your house. You just feel like my OCD just, you know, goes crazy. Like my house is, I have dogs, I have kids. My house is never spotless, but I just feel so much better when my house is, you know, clean. There's not crap everywhere. That just drives me crazy. Like just stuff laying all over the floor. The dogs tear up stuff in the living room. I have to go get the vacuum and clean it up. Just decluttering your house. You just feel so much better when you open the cabinets and they're not crammed full of crap and your closet's not crap all over the floor. And so if you have OCD or if you have anxiety, just try to declutter your house a little bit. It'll just make you feel more relaxed. Nobody likes coming home to a dirty, crappy house. So, but those are a few tips that I have. I know that was a long video, but yeah, that's just some tips to help you feel healthier and happier for this year. I hope that you try to do some of these tips, and you don't have to do them all at once. You don't have to incorporate all of these. Just slowly start incorporating a few of these tips into your life, and hopefully they will pull you out, because like I said, I was severely depressed, suicidal, and I just started changing my life a little at a time, and I'm doing so much better. And like I said, I've really been working on my health and making sure that I take my vitamins and get all my checkups, and writing those affirmations and the gratitude every day really helps. And some people might think that that's weird to write in a journal, but it works for me, and I'm here and I'm alive and I'm well. So if that's what it takes for me to write in a journal, then I will do it every day for the rest of my life, because those positive affirmations and the gratitude and all that have really made a big difference. So just try some of those tips. Like I said, getting enough sleep, enough water, good foods. Most of those are self-explanatory, but just making sure that you're really taking care of yourself, your mental health, and just taking time for yourself to relax and putting your phone down every now and then and being present in the moment. I find myself doing that. My daughter feels like I'm always on my phone, which she's always on hers making TikTok videos, but you know, I have to catch myself, and I have to put my phone down, and I have to spend time with the kids and the family and be present with them and laughing and talking and enjoying the moments, because I have just dealt with so much loss this year of some of my really good friends, and you know, they were just sudden deaths, and it's just made me realize that, you know, you really do have to spend time with the ones that you love and let them know how much they mean to you, because you don't know when will be your last time that you talk to them. And I know that does sound morbid and it could be scary, because none of us know, but it's just, you know, I've really just started focusing on myself and how I could be a better person and spending time with my family and doing things that I love. And if I want to take a trip and I have the money, I'm going to take the trip. So for me, you know, it's just about enjoying the moment and living life and not hesitating to do things just because you feel like you're not ready. Because if you wait, you know, there's only going to be so many tomorrows. So if you can do it, something that you really want to do, then do it. Like for me, you know, I live in Kentucky right now. I would love to move to Florida. I haven't done that yet, but it's on my bucket list. So that's something that I have to look forward to, is to move, because I love the sun, I love the water, and I just think that would be the perfect place for me. So that's just something on my bucket list. So like I said, just don't wait to do things that you really feel like you want to do, because it's your life, you're in control of it, and nobody can make you happy but yourself, honestly. So I love you guys. I hope you like these tips. I hope they're helpful, and we will talk soon. Bye.